Here's what the Democrats are busy with. MSNBC, Jim Vandehei on the rising Democratic MAGA movement.
Kind of walked right into your column. Let's read from it. You write, Democrats needing, quote, their own version of a populist, anti-establishment, MAGA-like makeover. So what does that look like, Jim?
It looks like what you were just talking about with Gavin Newsom, right? Trying to adopt a lot of the techniques that you saw from Trump, that you've seen from MAGA. Get on social media, be a warrior, curse a lot, try to have a lot of edge, insert yourself into the news cycle. I think the bigger part, though, is what you're seeing happening in New York, what you've seen happen in Minneapolis, the popularity of Bernie Sanders, the number of people turning out for AOC events, that right now the momentum in the party is very much for the very progressive wing of the Democratic Party, which is not that much of a shock, but I think is probably problematic in the off-year elections for Democrats.
Guys, please look away at the only motion within the Democratic Party, the most popular Democrats. Look away from them. Do not go in that direction. It's very bad. It's the worst, actually. Why? Because I said so. Because I said so. It's really bad. It's going to be really bad. What's really good is what the Democrats have done so far, which is hug and kiss the Republicans. That's really good. Even though it failed, and it continues to fail over and over again, do not do the thing that is succeeding, because that's scary. Why? Because I'm a rich guy and I am afraid of it, and therefore you should be too. Politics is about putting forward the most corporate-backed candidate that is an empty, hollowed-out suit, a husk, a person with no real interest in making things better for others. That's what politics is about. The more annoying and neoliberal your candidate is, the more adult you are, the braver you are, the smarter you are, because obviously that is what is supposed to happen. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're supposed to have adults in the room, right? That's the attitude, right?
I think it's one of the reasons that the Democratic brand overall is low.
An insane take. Apparently, the energy and popularity of Mamdani and Bernie is a problem for the Dems, and meanwhile, their low approval ratings have nothing to do with the clear unpopularity and fecklessness of establishment leaders like Schumer, Jeffries. Sorry, what? Can you imagine if like liberal instruments of the media were actually actively pushing for more progressive candidates? Just think for a moment, like what that would do, because your grandparents and your parents, Gen X, boomers, older millennials, they all get their notes from these organs still. Many of them have moved on. Many of them have actually started, looking at the internet as well, luckily. But make no mistake, those people will fall in line. This is something that I have explained over and over again. If you think that the party loyalists that wanted, for example, for Joe Biden to stay in the race were not going to vote for Kamala Harris, you're delusional. They would vote for anyone with a D next to it, okay? Those guys are going to vote for Bernie Sanders. They're never not going to vote for Bernie Sanders.